Hello friends, welcome back to M&E, my hook and I am Betsy. I am so glad you're here, and I have my yarn swap from Summer Stips and Stitches St. Patrick's Day yarn swap. And I had to wait a little bit because my yarn swap partner got me some yarn in Charleston, South Carolina, which she lives in Michigan, so and I feel so spoiled. I have a guess which one it is, because let's be honest, I opened this before I recorded my video because I was in my pajamas when I got it.
And I couldn't wait.
So, I think I didn't go back and read in our conversations, but I feel like the two of us were probably like one of the worst yarn swap nightmares that you could have gotten out there. Well, it could go either way because we were both like,
I like just about anything.
except for she didn't like cotton and I didn't like chunky yarn, which I seem to be buying a lot of anyway, despite the fact I say I don't like chunky yarn. And I also feel like I came on here for my March wrap up and I was like,
I'm fasting. I'm not buying any more yarn.
then like the past 4 videos have been me unboxing things. So I don't know what to tell you about that, except for I didn't actually buy this one. I think I may have mentioned I don't have a lot of orange in my stash, but I can't remember if I said that or not, or I don't really remember, honestly, but she knocked it out of the park. So first I saw in here, and I had just seen this, Hobby Lobby Soft and Sleek DK. I had just seen this. I ended up on our way back home from the beach. I actually grew up in a really small town northeast of Columbia, South Carolina, that when I lived there, we thought it was a big deal when the Super Walmart came, and there were like maybe 3 restaurants that were worth eating at. There was the McDonald's, the Shoney's, and the Mexican restaurant. And then like 10 years later, I went back and we had a Chick-fil-A, and I was like, holy cow, this place is stepping up. Well, so my husband and I lived back in Columbia, South Carolina about 10 years ago it was for seminary, so it was split up. But anyway, I had driven through there back then. Well, I decided on the way home from the beach to just take a detour, and holy cow, my town that had like 2 or 3 stoplights before you got into Camden, which is like the town, although now Lugoff I think is bigger than Camden, but anyway, it's blowing my mind. They had in the old Kmart building, they had a Hobby Lobby, a Marshall's, a Five Below, then there was some other shopping center that was built like off in front of that, and then across the way in the old Walmart building where there's now a Belk, there also used to be a Goodies there, if anybody knows what Goodies is.
There was a Starbucks.
I mean, I know that Starbucks is everywhere, but like not my teeny little town. Anyway, this all relates, I promise. I couldn't believe my hometown had a Hobby Lobby. I mean, my town was like, you go to Columbia if you want something that you can't get at Walmart or Belk. We did have Belk in Camden for a while. Until it moved into the old Walmart building because it was a big freaking deal. We got a super Walmart. Anyway, I passed by this and picked up a couple clearance items too. Not gonna lie, y'all have probably seen other people getting those on other videos. And I thought, low pill DK, that sounds like it's got my name written all over it. And this kind of has a marble tone to it, which I love. And green is not a color I go for, but it's not a color I don't like. In fact, I love this kind of dark green. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm excited. So that's cool. And then, I mean, I swear this has a Hobby Lobby tag on it, so I must have seen it at some point. I didn't know there was an ice cream cotton.
But I'm here for it.
I don't know where I've been.
But I love it.
And the Tennessee girl in me is excited for this because go balls, right? Anyway, so this is a cotton, in case you were like under a rock or something and didn't know Lion Brand made a cotton blend of ice cream yarn. This is Lion Brand Cotton Blend, 225 yards, 47% cotton and 53% acrylic. It says it's a 4-weight, but it's quite a thin 4-weight. I mean, I'd say that's on the verge of a 3. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter hook, but honestly, I wouldn't use a 5.5. Yeah, no. This is not that far. Well, okay, it's a little thicker than the DK. It's a thin 4, though. I'm going to give you that. Anyway, over 8,000 free patterns on lionbrand.com. Oh, not just for this, though. Anyway, I love that. I love that. And then we both were big fans of amigurumi, so these are always helpful to have. Little small things of colors. Because, you know, there's always something that, like, takes a small amount. Anyway, I have another one of these that's in neutrals that I haven't broke into yet. I should set them together anyway. And then, okay, this is where she spoiled the crap out of me. This is the yarn I'm pretty sure came from Charleston. It is Smooshy with cashmere Dream in Color yarn. I believe I got some Dream in Color yarn in my Yarn Yay advent calendar. I mean, these are both gorgeous. Let's talk about it. First off,
It has cashmere in it.
when I tell you in my video going to the local yarn shop in Myrtle Beach that I do not spend that much on yarn, I would never dream of being able to afford some cashmere. I don't know how this runs, but like I recognize that she spoiled me rotten. This is called Melon Balm. And you know, I thought it was pretty darn orange because it's next to this, but actually it's quite more coral and like pinky in a melon kind of way. So I have no idea what to do with this, but it is so soft. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something other than like just hug the skein. I mean, it's glorious. But then, okay, look at the blue speckles in this. Like, and there's a little bit of orangey yellow, but I don't think she intended them to go together. But after, I don't know. I mean, gosh, I feel like I sort of do want to combine them into something beautiful. This is very limon to me, this color combo, putting the two of those together. That makes me feel like it's something that he would do, because he can pull that sort of thing off, but I don't think I can. You know, he's quite the creative chap. I don't think I can pull that off. Anyway, that's gorgeous. It's hand dyed in the USA. It's 20% cashmere, but like still, let's be honest. It's 70% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, 10% nylon. And this one is 400 gorgeous yards of delight. This one's the same blend, same 400 yards. Excuse me. That's more than you.
I'm getting choked up about it.
Okay. Yeah, it is pollen city. It is yellow. Oh, it's so gross right now. Anyway. 400 yards is like quite a bit, I feel like, out of... Oh, gosh. Do you not just want to sit here and watch me pet the yarn?
Probably not.
But it's interesting. I do think it's funny that she got me a bunch of orange because I just bought some yarn to try dyeing with Kool-Aid. Orange, because I loved the way it turned out on Chemknit's Kool-Aid orange tutorial. So I have really nice backup yarns in case those turn out like crap. Which they probably will, let's be honest. I've never dyed yarn before. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not all, because she also got me a few little goodies. And I mentioned to her that I don't drink a lot of caffeine because, like, my coffee is my sacred caffeine in the morning, and that's all I'm allowed to have. And no, it's not
Because I'm a little bit crazy.
also because I have a heart condition. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. So, this one has a little bit of caffeine in it, but it's chai, which I can always make an exception for chai. It's the Tazo, whatever. Organic chai. Robust blend of black tea, cinnamon, cardamom, black pepper, and spices. And then who doesn't love a good strawberry hibiscus tea in the summer? I would drink this cold. And blueberry green tea. Green tea and blueberry. Green tea is a good antioxidant, and so is blueberry, but they're both, I think green tea is an anti-inflammatory. So for someone like me who battles chronic inflammation. And then I got this cute little 3-pack of sketchbooks, because we both talked about how we're both kind of into art. And I like these because they're different tones of paper. First off, I love, love, love a good brown tone for colored pencil. Actually, I love a good gray too. Like, I love both of these bases for colored pencil. They're one of my favorites. And speaking of colored pencils, she got me some really nice watercolor colored pencils, because who doesn't love those? If you've never tried watercolor pencils, they're just a lot of fun. But also, I find them, as someone who regularly does bedside crafts, not just drawing with a good watercolor pencil, but taking a watercolor brush, like one of the water brushes, I guess is what they call, that have the water reservoir in it. And you can just take the paint right off of the tip of the watercolor pencil and take it to your paper. Anyway, these sketchbooks are beautiful. So it's 2 craft paper and 2 gray. So I'm gonna make good use of these. They're beautiful. I mean, you can't have enough sketchbooks when you like to do art. There's also no such thing as too many art supplies, just like there's no such thing as too much yarn. Yes, yes, yes. There's only too little time to do it all. That's
the problem. There's too little time.
I love it all. I love it all. Thank you so much, Becca. This is such a delight. I can't even with this, like, and I just, did I mention, like, that's, yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more of this. This is gonna have to be, since, like, okay, and here's the thing. She lives in Michigan, so I could get why she doesn't necessarily like thinner weight yarns. But when you live in Atlanta, Georgia, like, you don't need, just in the South in general, you want a nice winter color like this to wear, but you don't want a big chunky wool piece of something, because it's just, there's 2 days out of the year you can wear it. So I think that's why I'm drawn to, like, this would make such a cute, like, infinity scarf that you could just wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap. Yeah. Anyway, thanks. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I feel thoroughly spoiled, and Becca was such a good first partner to do a yarn swap with. This is my first yarn swap. And we both, I think, really enjoy the process of talking to somebody and getting to know what they like and, like, putting together the perfect thing. So I feel like I definitely probably had the best swap partner ever. So if you ever end up being my yarn swap partner again, you have high standards. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. I would never be ugly about anything. I'm just saying.
Like, this was a great box.
Thank you, Becca. Talk to y'all soon.